Hello everybody, this is a tutorial to help you practice for the New York State ELA. This is my first time navigating through this, even though I've tried to look at it a little bit before, and just be patient with me as I fumble about. You are going to go to www.nysed.gov. In the blue bar on the top, you're going to hover over to where it says Assessments. When you hover over that word, then you can hover down to computer-based testing. On the left-hand side, under computer-based testing, there's a link. Click on the bar that says English Language Arts and Math Tests. I'm going to now hover down again to where it says Question Sampler. Once I'm in Question Sampler, I can use my mouse and hover and then scroll down to where it says, click here to access the New York State Question Sampler, and click on that. A box will pop up and it says that you're exiting the website, and that is just what you want to do. So you're going to click on the link. This is going to open up another page, and we're going to navigate to exactly what we're looking for. Some of you are going to be going to ELA, and some of you are going to be going to math, depending on what your teacher wants. Today is going to be ELA. In the gray bar, sort of down almost to the bottom of the page, there's a white box, and it says Select Subject. You're going to select with the little arrow, ELA. Then you're going to select your grade. We're going to select 7th grade today. Then you're going to select your test. We're going to use sampler number 1. Then a button underneath will come up. It says Take It Online. We're going to start the test. The first box that comes up, most likely you will not have to do anything to. Your guidance counselor will take care of this, so don't worry about that. So you're going to go to where it says Continue and click on Continue. Now there's going to be a series of boxes where you'll have to read and understand the things that are available for you to click on to make this sampling the best effort you can make for your practice. Grade 7 ELA, this is sampler 1, and here are the directions. So I'm going to use the arrow bars to get to each set of directions. Don't X out of it. You want to read the directions. They're going to show you different things to help you take this test. Here's your first bit of directions. There's a check mark, an X, and then you have directions, and then pauses and sign out. I'm going to take a little moment here while you read so that you understand what each of these directions means. When I'm finished with those directions, when you are, then you would press the next arrow to move over to the next directions. There's a review screen, and this helps you find your progress on the test. This is also where you submit your test when you're finished. Then moving between questions, you're going to become familiar with these blue boxes, so you can go forward and backward. The next are split screen controls. Think about that when you make a split screen on the computer. Some test items may be split by side areas, so you can go back and forth when you answer questions. If you want to focus more on one side, you can move the line left or right by using the arrow buttons on the top. Again, those blue boxes with the arrows. A reset button will move the line back to their original position. I'm going to move on. These are super important directions. Please read and please use these to help you with your test. the zoom button is down below, and it looks like a circle with 2 arrows. And this allows you to zoom in and to zoom out. You can again press that button with the circle to reset to your original. Your bookmark button will bookmark something that you want to go back to and return later if you have extra time. And then notes, you can open up an area where you can actually leave yourself a note and that you can go back to it. So these are these buttons all the way on the left-hand side. I'm going to advance now. These are great tools. You have a highlighter, which is the A. You have a line reader, which you can use like a sticky note. And then your answer eliminator, so you can cross out answers that you know are not correct. And these are down here, and I will show you how to use them in just a moment. I'm now going to end directions and actually start taking the test so you can see what it would look like. Wait to start. I'm not going to exit. I'm going to actually start the test. It's very important that you take your time and read everything. So this is my first excerpt. I want to take a look at these different buttons on the bottom. I have my zoom button, and I'm going to zoom in and then zoom back out. Let's say I zoomed too far. I want to reset it. I'm going to hit that button again, the circle button. I want to bookmark a page. I click on the button, and it will bookmark my page. I want to take a note and return to it. Here's my note. I love the highlighter, the answer eliminator, and the line reader. The highlighter works simply by clicking on it, and you see a little yellow circle pop up. And I can simply click and drag, and it will highlight what I want. If I want to eliminate it, I click on it again. My answer eliminator, I would simply click on the button and then say, oh, I don't think this is my answer, or this one, or this one. And then I know that this is the answer that I'm looking for. Finally, line reader. It brings up a black bar. This is like a sticky. I can move it around by clicking and dragging. I can also, I'm going to move this bar. I want to show you this little gray triangle in the corner. And if I click, it turns my cursor into a double-sided arrow. And I can make it bigger and move it around. Can use this 3-lined box at the bottom, extend it, cover up almost the whole page, and then I could just focus on one line at a time. So these are really nice tools for you so that you could do your best on your ELA. Good luck, and don't forget to read, read, read.